as black men, it's like we're embarrassed to talk about black power. Well, I'm going to talk about black power today, beloved. All praise is due to Allah. All praise is due to Allah. Did you know that the Chinese have power?
Yes, sir.
But they don't have to talk about yellow power. Why don't they have to talk about yellow power? Because they're exercising it, beloved. The Asian don't have to talk about brown power. He's exercising it. So then people, but we shouldn't have to talk. Well, we'll have to talk about black power because we ain't exercising a damn thing. You get black people coming to us saying, "Yeah, but you're not too militant." Imagine, we're too militant.
Too black, too strong.
Imagine, we accept that ants are militant. Ants, the lowly creature called an ant, is in Jamaica. We got some ants in Jamaica. We call them soldier ant. Soldier ant. Everywhere the ant goes, they march. They're an army. They protect their queen. They build huge structures. They got guards. They got sentries. They got warriors. They got workers. Oh my God. They got nurseries for the baby ants. But the black people, we're embarrassed about the idea that we're going to exercise the power of self-determination. We're embarrassed over the idea of black power. The power to will. To say, I will and I will not. Do you know that black people ain't got that kind of power today? Somebody else determines our will. They tell us you won't or you will, and then okay, and then some of us are so stupid we talk about the man, that term that came from the 60s, referring to them as the man. Then who the hell are we? Look, oh God Almighty, look, beloved. See, some people think in the Nation of Islam, we see a black man walking down the road with a white woman and we're just frothing at the mouth. Look, beloved, got nothing to do with us. We don't give a damn. You can walk with who you want to walk with. Sleep with who you want to walk with. Marry who you want to walk with. It's not our concern, beloved. We don't give a damn. And by the way, see, if a white woman and a black man, or a black woman and a white man fall in love, beloved, we ain't got nothing to say about it. That's between you and that person and you and your God, if you're a believer in God. We ain't making no legislation or running out about, trying to encourage anybody to attack you on the street. No, beloved. What we got a problem with is a set of people, our own people, falling for a trick that has convinced us that the only way that we can ever make progress in this life is to integrate ourselves into somebody else's reality out of ourselves. So while we integrate, trying to become white, which can never be achieved, we disintegrate among ourselves. That is foolishness. And how do you know it's a fact? Because of the numbers involved. Everybody else, yes, you will see an Asian man with a white woman. You will see a Chinese man with an Asian woman. You know, you'll get these things happen in nature. You get these things. But it's not wholesale. Like with black people, where now you're trying to spot the black couple. And that becomes the rarity. To see a black man and a black woman and a black child together. That's rare. That's a problem. That's what we're addressing. And we're saying to our people, this type of brainwashing that we've been subject to has to stop. Because what we're involved in is our own self-annihilation. Is our own self-destruction. Now, I just said that, but let me say something else on that, because I don't want to be a liar. As much as you trying to self-annihilate, you can't do it. That's right. I just want to put that out there as well. See, because understand this. According to the law of genetics, see, black skin is dominant. Black blood is dominant. White skin or Caucasian skin is recessive. White blood or Caucasian blood is recessive. You can take the recessive from the dominant, but you cannot get the dominant from the recessive. Every time you get these mixed relationships, the issue that comes from it is black. You understand what I'm saying? I know we think, we want to point the finger at some of our so-called mixed race brothers and sisters and say, look, man, look, they're messed up. Look, they've gone to the other side. No, I'm telling you. Let me tell you from a personal level. Some of the blackest people I've ever met, mixed race. Hear me well. See, if you think that the Nation of Islam, we're so stupid that we're on some colorism. Oh, the darker you are, the blacker you are. No. I have met black people with darker complexions than me who are white supremacists. It ain't about no black color. It's about a mind. See, some of our mixed race brothers and sisters, they've lived on the other side. And they've experienced the racism from within the house. In that they have been, because they thought that they were with them, and so they would talk in front of them. And they become appalled by the wicked, insidious racism. See, so don't get caught up in this light skin, dark skin thing, beloved brothers and sisters. You need to test the spirit. It's about the spirit of the individual. Ain't about no light skin, dark skin, because some of us we're too much surface dwellers. Think because you see a black man coming through the door that man, that's my man. No, you better test his spirit. Look, beloved, the thinking that we've been given is a manufactured thinking. It's not even like we think like Caucasians in terms of rulership or anything like that. They've given us a very selected. You know that back in the day during slavery and when they allowed us to begin to read the Bible, do you know that they selected the scriptures for the black preachers to teach? And do you know that the modern day black preachers still stick to the rules? And they won't teach certain Old Testament teachings. They ain't going there, beloved. They teaching some watered down, milk toast kind of soft teaching about love everybody. But they stay away from the God who says an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth and a life for a life. They stay far away from that God. But he's in the same book. They've miseducated us. And so today, beloved, we don't think about taking charge. Especially the black man. The black man is slowly but surely being, oh God, it just occurred to me, the amount of things, the way they're changing us. I talked about us being changed from black to white. But now they're changing the man to a woman. The black man is now being made more and more feminine and soft to the degree now where he don't want to take charge of nothing. No responsibility. The black man is not thinking about ownership. See, Ownership, beloved. In the Nation of Islam, this is our title. We are the Asiatic black man, the maker, the owner. Stop. See, that's who we are. We're owners. The maker, the owner, the cream, the top layer of the planet Earth, the God of the universe. That's who the black man is. But today, beloved, we ain't thinking about no ownership. We're not thinking about power.